What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to look at fuel systems for small Jon boats and little outboards like this. Most outboards that are 6 horsepower or less generally have an internal tank and a hookup for an external tank. We'll look at both of those. We'll look at mistakes that I've made so you don't have to make those. Let's do it. Here is the cutoff valve. Generally, when it's in the up and down position, that turns on the valve for your internal tank and lets gas flow from your internal tank to your fuel pump to your carburetor. So that needs to be in the down or open position when you're using the internal tank. When you're using the external tank, that valve needs to be closed. If that valve's not closed and you're using the external tank, gas is just going to flow from your external tank into your internal tank. So you're going to starve the carburetor for gas in that situation as well. There's been many times where I forget about that valve, get to the boat ramp, motor won't start, or it'll start and it'll die. I've got a 6-gallon external tank. This is the vent, so that needs to be open when you're using the external tank. Here's the gas line coming out of the external tank into your priming bulb. A lot of people say that you need to upgrade these. These gray ones tend to degrade faster than the black automotive grade lines. It's on my list to replace this gray line. I haven't had an issue yet, but just know a lot of people say that you need automotive grade black lines to prevent these from degrading and clogging up your fuel filter. Priming bulb, once you hook up the external tank to your outboard, you need to prime it. So when you squeeze this priming bulb, it forces gas out of the priming bulb through your line into your outboard, and then when you let go of the priming bulb, it sucks more gas from the tank into the priming bulb, so you can squeeze it again and push more gas into your outboard. Here's the fitting. This is a Mercury specific fitting, and this hooks up easily directly to here. You've got this little clamp. The clamp goes on the brass fitting side, and you see it's got a little notch, so that clamp will fit around that notch to hold it in place. You've got a little ball valve there that goes on the right side here, just snaps into place like that. Once again, if you're using the external tank, you close your internal tank valve. Now I can prime the system. Once the priming bulb is firm, that means you've got gas pressure through the line into your outboard, going into your full fuel pump. The gas line goes in here, goes around into your fuel pump. And then when you pull, there's a little diaphragm that goes in and out that pushes gas into your carburetor here. I generally like to use the internal tank. I don't generally like having this huge tank on the boat. So what I'll do is I'll use the internal tank, and then I'll have a 1-gallon emergency small tank sit under the seat. That way if I need to refill, I can just refill. But this guy takes up a lot of space. I hope that was a little bit of help to somebody. As always, pick up your trash when you're on the water. You ruin it for everybody. Have an amazing day. Appreciate the view. Later.